Ahoy, my friends, Ryder here. Alright, so today I'm going to be looking at the banners for the new Dark Leela in the shop, just running like a quick oversight over what I think about the character, whether I will pull or not, and yeah, so let's just jump into it. So I'm going to go straight to the summoning banners. It looks like right off the bat, oh, by the way, you can get a 10 times free summon ticket through the shop right here. I'm just going to run back here to show you guys. In the first Deluxe Shop, there's a bundle for 300 page. You get a 10 times summon ticket, 100 cubes, bunch of cubes, 10 energy larger stores, 100 skip tickets for event and story, and some XL gill snappers. I picked that up. That's the only one I went after. Other than that, in the shop, you have the typical 3 times, 10 time pull, which as of right now, I'm not really going for Dark Leela. I think I may do like a couple of pulls on one of the banners, but I'm just going to talk about that later. There's nothing completely out of the ordinary in here. This is a typical, actually, this is a little bit out of the ordinary. 80 shards for 2k paid. Normally this is 40 shards and some other stuff. So this is actually a little bit better than normal. And then in the Mind Spheres, this is typical 2k paid for 80 Mind Spheres. So a little bit of a good deal. Typically it would be 40 for 2k, but it is paid Vizier, so you got to keep that in mind. Going into the special shops, there isn't like that Viz Pack H, I think, which is like 10k for 46.99, which is a bit of a bummer. Okay, so that being said, also I will mention that the vision cards, the featured vision cards, which is Omega and Diablos, do have their own shop this time. Like when they did Celire versus Reyes, the vision card, and they brought back Europa, they did not give Europa a featured vision card shop, and Europa's shards were not popping up in the store, which was super lame. But now it looks like they fixed that mistake on this one. So if you are pulling for Omega or Diablos, it looks like it is reasonable to try and build them at this time. Okay, so let's jump into Dark Leela and her banners. Let's go right here. Look at her stats. Okay, I'm just going to jump to her Trustmaster. Raises agility, valors within range for 3 turns, 2 uses, 28 TP. Decently high TP cost, good range. So this looks pretty good. I like this team art. It isn't armor, but all in all, it looks pretty good. Dark Leela, in my opinion, I've watched a bunch of videos and, of Maichin and a lot of the Japanese videos. I lived in Japan for 2 years, so I can actually understand a good amount of when they're explaining it. It looks like she's pretty freaking strong. I love the fact that she has 2 casts of her guts. I love the fact that she has like a reaction. Part of one of her buffs has a reaction ability that like heals her large when she goes under 20% health. So like if courage is enacted, she's going to get healed, and I think that buff can be cast twice. She looks really strong. Her defense piercing looks really good. All in all, she looks like a great unit. I am not like going to be heavily going for her right now. That is because I was watching one of Umber Ray's videos for the Final Fantasy 13 and Tactics collaboration, and I just wanted to let you guys know that there is a banner on the JP side when that comes out where you can pay 2k paid Vizier, I think, and you get a guaranteed select 100 cost character. So I think that I'm going to more or less hold off for Dark Leela and then just pay the 2k paid when the 13 collaboration comes in September and get her essentially for free without having to waste all the Vizier to get her now. Although in my opinion, she's like the most interesting character that's going to be kind of getting released in the next few months up until the 13 collaboration. The other character that looks interesting is Dark Fina. So for all you guys that are running dark teams and like specifically building dark, Little Leela the Bold is going to be really quite good, I think, like a 9.8 unit. Although in Ultima, I'm not quite sure if she's still a 9.8 unit. I think she might be 9.7. But yeah, Global is a little bit different, so it's hard to compare. But yeah, if I were to say that I had to choose from one unit over the next 3 months, it would be her. But like, there has been just so much stuff going dropping in the last like 6 weeks that I think I'm just gonna kind of chill and start saving up and see where it goes. So that's my opinion on Little Leela. Really good unit, but I think that if we can get her for 2K paid in September, I'm happy to wait till then. Okay. That being said, her banners are pretty typical. Let's look at this one really quick. I'll give you guys my thoughts. Okay, so these banners where they say there's a you are guaranteed, the thing about this is that like this isn't a you are unit guaranteed. So it can be a vision card. And a lot of the times, like when I've tried these in the past, that's kind of like what screws it up is like you get the you are guaranteed, it has a higher percent pull for her, but it's mixed with vision cards and they seem to pull vision cards a lot. Also this one, like if I was going for Leela, I would completely skip this banner unless you get medals, which it looks like you don't get medals on the free ones. You only get medals on the other ones. But I mean, honestly, if I was pulling for her, I would probably just be going for the pity on this because you just don't want to take a risk, especially with that much Vizier, like that's 6,000 Vizier. And yeah, you're getting the medals, but at the same time, yeah, I guess you could do that to try and pity her through the medals. Oh, it looks like the drop rate for Little Leela the Bold is 25% in the pull slot, so it looks like that's different. Oh, okay, so actually, this pity bar is not going to go up 5% per pull. It's going to go up 20%, and then her drop rate is 25% in the guaranteed slot on the 6th pull. So that's actually pretty interesting. That's a lot better than the normal one. I'm guessing they did this because she's not limited. She's like added into the general pool, kind of like Megamont. So that is pretty cool. So yeah, it looks like it will be easier to pull her without having to go to pity, but you never know. That being said, yes, I would definitely not go for this banner. I would 100% be going for this. Let's look at this one right here. 3 times only, Little Leela the Bold. Okay, so if we're going to go into the summon details, this is the same thing. You are guaranteed, you are guaranteed. It's like only 4,500 Vizier. You do get 300 medals, but it's not you are unit guaranteed. So, like I said, my experience with these kind of banners is that they kind of screw you on you can pull a vision card. Even though that her drop rate is doubled in the you are guaranteed slot, I would say that maybe this one is better. And maybe I will pull to 125% just to see. Let's keep going for now. Let's look at this one. That's the one we just looked at. And then this one, I mean, for me, these ones right here I never pull for them. Like, the only unit I would want is Little Leela. But, like, if you had none of these units and you were okay with any of these units, then yeah, maybe this would be okay. Although it looks like there's no way to currently build Oberon. There's no way to currently build Gilgamesh. There's no way to currently build Fire Glaciella in any of the shops. So, like, if you pulled on this and then you get one of those characters, it's like in a very large amount of time to slow build these characters. So, like, if they were putting all of these unit shards in the shop, then sick. Okay, maybe. But even then, I think that most people are going for Little Leela. And if you're going for a specific character, you want to, like, shotgun and go after her the most direct way, which would be this way, in my opinion. This one right here is a 5-time summon. It's 1 UR guaranteed, right? This isn't 5 URs on a 5-time summon. And then yes, her drop rate goes from 0.4% to 2% in the guaranteed slot. But do you really want to pay 1,000 paid Vizier for like 1 shot at her? That's the question. So yeah, I mean, I guess it really depends. Like, if you really want to YOLO it and go for it, I guess this is probably the cheapest way to do it, is just this one right here. But yeah, that's my opinion. If you really want the unit, and you're willing to spend the Vizier to do it, I would definitely just do the featured. I wouldn't mess with these other banners. I'd like to try and take the gotcha as much out of the game as possible. But that being said, I do have a 10 times summon ticket right here, so let's give it a go, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we got a bronze book. Hopefully it turns over. It doesn't turn over. Okay, still it can turn to a rainbow. Okay, we got a gold, Shadow Links, double gold, Ravi S, another Leela. This would be freaking crazy. Okay, we'll see. Ah, it turns gold. Okay, so no luck there. I think we will hold off for now on this. Okay, so that's basically my thoughts on this unit. I think she will be really good. I did see, I'm going to add that in one of my Chin's videos, I saw him running Dark Leela with Mono Dark versus a variety of different teams. It did do well against Celis Astrius. It did do well against a bunch of teams. The one team he lost to was Mono Lightning. And the Mono Lightning team that he was fighting was Charlotte, Cloud, and Resnick. Which I think in JP at the time that this character dropped, the lightning units that JP had available in comparison to the lightning units that we have available is a major difference. So the fact that the Dark team lost, and he had fully built Trust Stones on every character. I think Little Leela was at like 8.7k HP, 1700 attack. And he lost to Cloud, Charlotte, Resnick. So with us having Esther, with us having Ibarra, I think that Dark is still going to be struggling against Lightning. I think that Joker is really like Dark's shot at Esther. But even then, Esther is pretty freaking burly as a character. So, yeah, that's my overall thoughts. Like, I don't think that she is going to like take Dark into the new major meta. Maybe by the time Majin Fina comes out and you get Joker, Leela, and Fina together, then because Esther has lower magic resist, Dark will begin to take over. But then at that point, you're only about a month away from having FF13 drop with Lightning, with Hope, with Snow, then with the Tactics collaboration, and then as we're seeing now in JP, the new Wind Glaciella. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wish all of you guys the best of luck when it comes to pulling this character if you're going out and going for her. I hope that this video helps you guys in choosing how to pull. And so, yeah, good luck to everybody out there. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care. Peace.